and come back in. I'm my best friend. If you need a, I ain't dumb, but she my Tweedledee. If she ride for me, she don't need a key. If you side with
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Of the Star-Spangled Banner. The fans getting into it. You can feel the anticipation building. We'll be right back. TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Sunday, the Atlanta Hawks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. Then on Monday, they'll host the Miami Heat. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. And then for the Brooklyn Nets. And a couple of teams coming up scorching hot this season, Grant. How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a huge mental boost for a team, particularly early on.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Pass to G. Ball stolen. Here's Lowry. And it's Lowry with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
Here's prime time. Driving inside, and the layup is good off the glass.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Here's G. Here's Ryder. And rejected. And now the Knicks on the break. Doesn't go that time. The Nets go the other way with it. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Exactly. Two top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's G. Coming off a solid outing against Dallas. The rebound by Lowry.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
The shot by Maverick, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's G. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. He's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Into the lane. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Here's Ryder. That one doesn't drop. So New York will take it the other way now. Lowry outside. Here's Maverick. Got a hand on it. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Fader on the way. And it's Maverick with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
To the middle. And And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Here's G. He's got 9. Blocked! And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Fires from deep. And the Nets get it back. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Fast break. New York picked it out of midair. Pass to Ryder. There's the 3. Here's G. Fades. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. He's got 11.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Maverick. And the Knicks, another 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
That was your Brooklyn Nets team. Make some noise, fans.
Here's G. He's got 11. He buries it from 3.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Pass to Primetime. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Clark is checked in for Brooklyn.
On the floor for your Nets.
Here's Maverick. 9 points in the game. No good with a layup. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Primetime. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Deflected! Oh, it's stolen. Goes up on the wing. And that one's good.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's G. Drives to the hoop. Tipped. Here's Primetime. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run. He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
They retain possession. Here's Maverick. He takes it in. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. 11 points in the game.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
G. Oh, he's now 7 for 12.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
His first foul, team second. At the line.
And he makes the first.
At the line 2 times.
And so he hits both. The Knicks with the lead. To the paint. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Please hold him.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Here's G. He's got 19. Pass to Clark.
Last 2 minutes to play.
The shot from the low post is good.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Good.
Against good defense, he finds just enough room to operate.
Here's G. Beyond the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Team second.
7th in second chance points, 9th in rebounding, and they were top 10 in lowest opponent scoring. They were a team that watched a lot of film, did their homework, and were able to be pretty good on the defensive end.
And their strong play around the rim last season was evident in their second chance points numbers as well. Crashing the boards often paid off for them. G. No luck on that one. New York goes the other way with it. Here's Hammonds. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Team foul.
And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Nets, 3rd.
It's one thing to be aggressive getting to the line. And last year, they made good on the opportunities when they presented themselves.
And so he makes both from the line. Brooklyn trailing. .43 seconds left to play in the first. And is blocked. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Jeffries. And he converts the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Jones. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Now, into the lineup for your Nets.
Bolden. That one a little long. And so it's the New York Knicks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for the Knicks.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's Hammonds. He can't hit that time. Good D by Clark. The Nets shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. For New York, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Second chance effort. The rebound by the Nets.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And a miss there on the triple. To the wing, right side. From the arc. Drops in the 3. 5 points in the game.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Jones. Clark right side. Tries again. A nice shot by Jeffries.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
And the Knicks making a change here. Lowry's checked in. And he can't get that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And the shot goes in. Lowry's got 6 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Jones. He lays it up and banks it in.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Jamison from about 16, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Jones. Another shot. A nice shot by Jeffries.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
To the wing on the left. Here's Moore. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Knicks making a switch here. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Jones. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee. Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Well, Grant, the best way to steady a team, have an anchor like Tyus Jones as the backup point.
I mean, just an outstanding decision maker. His steady play complements their athletes with that second unit. Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
The Nets have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line. And out the line. Shooting 2.
And no luck that time either. New York has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the... Oh my! Throw it down!
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's prime time. He's got 10. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Brooklyn trailing. Right wing to the inside. Outside Jones. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to drop. New York goes the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
It's rebounded by Primetime. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And the Nets making a change here.
But we only giving them out to the loudest fans. You want one?
The Nets shooting 35% in the second so far. Here's G driving in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Here's Primetime. The Nets making their last shot. The shot by Long, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's G. Here he goes. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Primetime. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's G. That one's good for 2. 26 points for him.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Here's G. 26 points for him. Here's Ryder. Pass to G. With the drive.
Oh, what you say? My goodness. Come on now. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Here's Primetime. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 14 points for him.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's G. And he's got 28 now. And there it is for him.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Primetime. He's got 14. Here's Lowry. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And they converted last on attempt number 3. Lowry's got 6 points in the quarter. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's G. He's got 32 points. And the shot's good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Knicks with the lead.
That was your Brooklyn Nets Stats team. Make some noise, fans.
Here's Maverick. His last outing, he had 20.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Jumps up. And Prime Time gets it to go. He's got 16.
Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half. Here's G. He's got 34. The shot, no good.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
From deep. Rebounded by the Nets. For three. No good. The Knicks go the other way with it. They host the Hawks after this one. Here's Long. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Here's G. Let's go with a three. Sinks the tray. 37 points for him.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance.
What a throwdown.
Nice. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
There's the drive, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Maverick. That shot, no good. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. Pass to G. And there's the drive. Basket counts. Now just a 4-point New York lead.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
And he can't jam it through. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Knicks up by 4, and we'll be back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
New York came out looking very confident. At one point, they had a 9-point lead fueled by some entertaining defensive and offense. And that does it for our...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Prime Time. Pass to Maverick. Here's the three. The shot off that time. The Nets shooting at about 51% for the game so far on this one. And for the Knicks. And for the Knicks, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. Here's Prime Time. The rebound by Ryder. Take it away. Here's Lowry. And it's Lowry with the jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Basket's good. Now it's a 6-point Knick lead.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Gets the 3 to fall. 5 points in the game.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Here's Maverick. It's tipped. And he drives in, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Out of bounds, it'll be New York's ball.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
The Knicks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And that one drops. 20 points for him.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's G, and he's got 41 now. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
And that one's good, Maverick. And the Knicks lead by 3.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's G. 40. Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo. B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He has 6.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Now a timeout called by New York. A big group substitution here for New York. And for the Knicks, they're shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. Here's more, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
There's the triple. Brooklyn with the board. And out of bounds, the Knicks will take it.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Going inside, soft touch off the glass. And now a 5-point Knick lead. The Nets have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Right side Jones takes the 3. They get it back. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Knicks making their last shot.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Here's Jamison. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Tries to break his ice. Second chance shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
There's been no question as to which team is attacking the offensive glass harder.
Yeah, they have the advantage. A big one in second chance points. Those extra possessions really help an offense, and it demoralizes the defense.
For New York, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second half. It's deflected. For the lead. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Down low, Lowry. And it's Lowry with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Pass to Jamison. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Nets. The rebound by Lowry. Lowry's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Moore. Sinks it from distance. Moore's got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
The rebound by Lowry. New York has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn going the other way now. The shot. And he drains the quick shot. 11 points in the game.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Moore driving to the basket. Here's Jamison. Got a piece of it. Now here's Jones. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Clark is checked in for Brooklyn. Brooklyn trailing. Hammonds grabs a rebound. And the Knicks shooting at a respectable 49%. Bolden. And the layup falls.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And for the Nets, they're shooting about 53% in the third. A very good number. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Here's the floater. Yep, that one goes. Here's Jones. 5 points in the game. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And now a 5-point New York lead.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
The Knicks shooting around 52% since the start of the third. And he hits it to tie the game. He's got 16.
Won this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
The floater, and that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Deflected.
Last 2 minutes to play.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Unloads from 13. It's tipped. Here's the steal. Here's Jamison. He's got 5. And out of bounds. The Nets will take it.
I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's G. That one goes in.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Bolden, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark. Both teams will make substitutions. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Here's Maverick, and it's rejected. Here's T. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Goes back up, and the layup by Clark. Now it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure hustle.
Here's Maverick on the take. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. 22 points for him.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Here's G. Yep, that one's good. And the Nets lead by 5.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the strike.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Takes it inside and got it. Another basket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Count the basket.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points. New York has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break. He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Pass to Primetime. Shot from the top of the key. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Good work getting free of the defense and finding his shot.
Here's G. Top of the key jumper, no good. Here's Maverick. Oh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's...
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's G. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I tell you what, it reminded me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And for New York, here's Primetime. Out to the wing for 3. The shot by Jamison, no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Pass to Ryder. Here's G. Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Primetime. G with a rebound.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Another bucket. Wow.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Over to the wing. Here's Maverick. Buries it down low. He has 29 now.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's G on the take. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First foul. First
They're
team.
really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead. At just about 85% from the line tonight, they've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
Lowry, he's checked in for New York.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Graham.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team second.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And it's Lowry with the jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Prime time. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. The pull-up J. G, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Hey, man, I don't care who you're a fan of. You love seeing a reverse slam like that one.
That's the kind of dunk that builds reputations.
Well, his reputation is already pretty good. I think he just enhanced it right there.
Count it good. And the Nets lead by 7.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And Prime Time gets it to go.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Here's G. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Prime Time. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
As the game winds down, he has shifted into a higher gear, making 6 of 8 shots this quarter. He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Knicks ball. New York keeps possession.
Coming up on the floor for your Knicks.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now that's how you block the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous.
I call that an executive summary statement.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the Nets making a change here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys." Let's see if that laid-back approach works.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Oh, here in the fourth quarter, he's 5 for 7 from the field.
Here's Ryder. On the wing, Jones. From 10 feet away. And the shot is good off the backboard. And the Nets lead by 1. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
And down it goes. 2 points. He's got 34. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. And he jams it home with authority.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
He's guarded by Lowry. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The first free throw is good.
A nice showing at the line since halftime. They've been focused and committed.
New York trailing. Pass to Maverick. Pulls up, high post. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Goes up at the elbow. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Drives to the hoop. Prime time. And he banks in the layup.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Maverick.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. A moment here for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Nets head athletic training, and it seems to be a sprained ankle. They're trying to control the pain and the swelling right now. Obviously, this isn't at all how they pictured the start of the season. We'll have to see how this affects them moving forward.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
That one falls. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 2-point game. Here's G. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Primetime to tie it up. Here's Long. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. It's picked off. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
That's his second personal. At the line.
No good on the free throw. So the Nets making a switch here. Clark's checked in. And the second free throw is good.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Driving inside, and it's flushed down. A nice jam. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Timeout called, the Nets. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Brooklyn trailing. Here's G. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
And that one's good. Maverick.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
Pass to Primetime. Into the lane. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Way up and over the big guy. What a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Clark with it. He's guarded by Lowry. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by one.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
A minute 31 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here he goes. G's shot is good.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second additional.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Shooting 2.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up 2.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
And another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. They get it back. Another shot. The 15-footer. 5 to shoot. Here's Clark. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Here's Primetime. Launches a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And now the Nets on the break. And here they go. Clark, no good. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Prime time. Oh, nice. Oh, big finish. Man. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
Big time.